friend Brian Crock is the public address announcer here at the Marysville Junior Senior High Activity Center, getting his season underway tonight as well. Told him thanks for helping us out with Bulldog football. He and Jason Brediger do such a terrific job on home games. I usually pitch in on the road trips because I like a road trip. But Brian Crock, longtime announcer for us on the Bulldog football broadcast, our public address announcer tonight. Bulldog pep band warming up the crowd. We've got a good crowd on hand for a state-ranked matchup in boys play as Sabetha comes in number 5, Marysville number 9, according to the preseason polls. As I mentioned, that may be in large part due to success for both teams last year. Some of the early season rankings come off last year's success as Sabetha went 21-1. Their only loss was to Nemaha Central, Big 7 foe. That was in the semifinals of Sub-State. Sabetha had ranked number 1 in 3A boys most of last season, but Nemaha Central knocked them off, ending the season at 21-1. Among those 21 wins, Marysville would be one of those. Sabetha took Marysville 50-44 in what was game 2 of the season for the Bulldogs last year on the road over in Nemaha County. Marysville would drop a championship to Atchison in the Thunder Classic finals over at Seneca, and then Marysville's third loss was in that state championship. Ran runner-up in the 3A state tournament down in Hutchinson last year. So Sabetha went 21-1, Marysville 23-3. Marysville's off to a 1-0 start this year. Victory on the road at Hiawatha last night. Marysville came out in convincing fashion. You sure didn't see, but they graduated 10 seniors, and just one starter was back in junior Willow Todd. Willow Todd, of course, leading the way last night. Put on a heck of a performance. Marysville really from the blocks out never did slow down, wait for Hiawatha. Marysville posted a win in the game, 49-34. Now that doesn't look right. Well, let me take a quick break. We'll pull up last night's scoring, continue our pregame conversation after this.
Ho, ho, ho! All the beautiful sounds of the holiday season. The season of friends and family who gather to eat, drink, and share the Wi-Fi.
That's right. Enjoy uninterrupted connectivity with Blue Valley Technologies worry-free Wi-Fi. Get 2 months free worry-free Wi-Fi and free installation from Blue Valley Technologies.
Find out more details at bluevalley.net/promo.
Have you ever wondered what sets Sunflower Community Credit Union apart from the rest? It's the power of ownership. When you join Sunflower Community Credit Union, you're not just a customer. You're a member and an owner. Sunflower Community Credit Union is a member-owned, nonprofit financial institution that places our members' needs as our top priority. We're here to help you grow your savings, manage your finances, and achieve your dreams. Visit Sunflower Community Credit Union in Marysville, where ownership matters.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
I know it takes good hands to place the winning kick. This is Jack Bloomer, holder of the Big 12 champion Kansas State Wildcats. Inline Construction of Marysville specializes in concrete, commercial, and residential construction. Call them today at 785-562-5525 to plan and execute your building project. When you hire Inline, rest assured you'll be in good hands from start to finish.
All right, 54-39 was the Marysville boys over Hiawatha last night. We'll kick our national anthem now here at Marysville Junior Senior High Activity Center and come back and recap that.
When looking for a new ride, you know what you want, but don't always want to spend the time looking. Let Crown Over Auto Sales in Marysville find you that perfect ride. Whether it's a car, SUV, family van, side-by-side, or truck, any make or model, Ethan and Andrew can find it. Swing by the office today, East Highway 36 in Marysville, across from Valley Vet.
Farmers, they're the lifeblood of America. The men and women who tackle the toughest jobs to put clothes on our backs and food on our tables. They might do it quietly, but their genuine values and tireless work ethic are an inspiration to us all. Some might say farming is a thankless occupation, so that's why we're taking the time to say thanks. Farm Bureau Financial Services, protecting what matters most.
Patrick Booty in Marysville is your local agent with Marshall County Farm Bureau Insurance and Farm Bureau Financial Services.
Agriculture. Our country was built on it. Our children are fed by it. No one quite understands the unique needs of the farmer like United Bank and Trust. Whether you raise crops or livestock, you need the right equipment at the right time. Our ag loans can help you acquire and maintain that equipment when and where you need it. Contact one of our experienced ag lenders today. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, we are back, and I would play that national anthem, but on a cell phone, we don't always get the best quality from across the gymnasium, so that's why we cut away. Willow Todd had 28 points in a 54-39 win at Hiawatha last night. Marysville jumped to a 15-point first quarter advantage, 22-7. Held a 36-17 halftime lead, really never looked back. Otah with 28 points for the Bulldogs as Brian Siemens scored 8, Blake Spicer adding 6, and Jaron Everkamp 4. Connor Lee off the bench with 5 points, and Paxton both had a pair. Hiawatha was paced by Cameron Boswell with 11. He was the only Red Hawk in double figures in that 54-39 final. The starting lineups being announced for the visitors from Sabetha, 5 seniors in Calvin Evans, a 5'7" senior. Will Ulrich, a 5'10" senior. Marcus Bauman, a 6-foot senior. Christian McAfee, a 6'4" senior. And Jacob Graham, a 6'5" senior. Under first-year coach Josh Wartenberger, who's taken over for the legendary Scott Berger. Sabetha again went 21-1 last season, lost in the sub-state semifinals. Marysville with one returning starter, that is underclassman Willow Todd, a 6'1" junior. He's joined by Titus Blossom, a 5'11" senior. Brian Siemens, a 6'4" senior. Blake Spicer, a 6'2" senior, and Garrett Haberkamp, a 6'4" senior. Sabetha's going to have the size advantage, 6'5", 6'4", but Marysville will play him tough at 6'4", 6'4". This should be a good ball game here tonight. We hope so at the very least. 2 state-ranked teams in the early season. Sabetha's number 5, Marysville number 9. Lady Bulldogs win in convincing fashion in the opener tonight, 49-34. They go 2-0 on the season. Marysville up 7 into the first quarter at an 11-point halftime lead, and we're paced by Bella Rader with 18, including 5 trays in the first half. Then Wartenberger's team off to a 2-0 start. Otah, Blossom, Siemens, Spicer, and Haberkamp for Marysville. It's Evans, Ulrich, Bauman, McAfee, and Grimm for the visitors. Christian McAfee at center court with Brian Siemens, and the tip is up. Tip back to the center, Brian Siemens. Bulldogs will take it right to left on their home court in the home opener. Titus Blossom out of the near side corner. Top side of Willow Todd. Far side finds Brian Siemens from the arc missing. Blossom pulls down the offensive board. Jay's open with man-to-man pressure. They're always a tough defensive team. Otah challenging, turning, top of the key. Drives in the lane. Spins it out, far side to Blake Spicer. Back to Willow Todd, and off Batlin's shot. He was fouled by Will Ulrich. Count the 3 and had a free throw opportunity. Ulrich first personal as Otah comes to the line to extend the early lead. It's 4-0 Marysville. 33 seconds in. There's Sabetha's first possession. Top side, Christian McAfee, one of their 2 big men. Will Ulrich takes it far side. Man-to-man pressure, sticking on Marcus Bauman. Charging a defender. That's an offensive foul. Tough look for Blake Spicer taking the charge. Offensive foul. momentary pause. They didn't indicate who had the foul. It was Marcus Bauman's first. Second team foul. Just underway in the nightcap. Glad to have you along for the ride. Jayhawk basketball tipping off on our sister station, FM 95.5 tonight. O'Top to Siemens, near side Wassum. Back to O'Top, top side. Wassum again, open from the corner. In and out, no good. Board skip to Will Ulrich. He'll play in the paint. The ball stolen by Blake Spicer. Bulldogs take it away with the early 4-0 lead. Wassum, far side corner this time. Dribbles once, out front to O'Top. Back to Wassum in the corner. Now it's Spicer in the forecourt. Man-to-man D. Wassum coming across to our side. O'Top, long three downtown, was a little flat, doesn't go. Foul and rebound. Blue Jays yet to score. We're right at 2 minutes in. A 4-0 count. Will Ulrich, driving into traffic in the paint, is fouled by Titus Wassum, his first. Sabetha coming inbounds, tumbling to the court. Saved by McAfee. Works out top to Evans, missing a three. Rebound is out to Marcus Bauman. Jays keep it in play. Still scoreless. Cross court to Evans. Ulrich inside the arc. Shot rims off, doesn't fall. And Bryant Siemens pulls down the Bulldog board. Willow Tot with a three and a free throw to follow. The only score so far in the ball game. Now at 2.5 minutes in. Man-to-man pressure both ways. Siemens coming to the lane. Got the ball in play to Garrett Haverkamp for the score. And Haverkamp was fouled. Jacob Grimm picks up his first, third team foul. Haverkamp can extend the lead to 7. And a free throw is up. It's good. 2 for 2 at the line. It's Marysville 7, Sabetha 0. Early substitution for Scott Brown. Connor Lee, a 5'9 sophomore, checks in for Titus Wassum. Blue Jays scoreless yet. McAfee's pass to the far side. Ulrich out front to Bauman. Missed a three. Stick back underneath by McAfee. Not strong enough. And it's out of bounds to the Blue Jays. Marysville showed great defense on the road last night. They haven't let up a bit here tonight. Blue Jays scoreless and now 3 minutes of basketball. Keep in mind, Marysville has that edge on the floor last night. This is Sabetha's opener. Ulrich through traffic, underhanded layup, missed. Bounced a couple times off the rim. And a rebound for Connor Lee. Dogs by 7. 4:45 and counting. O'Top looking the lane. Gives to Spicer coming from behind. Near side Lee out front to O'Top. Missed a three. Christian McAfee with the board. Wide open shot for Calvin Evans. It's good. Putting Sabetha on the board at the 4:19 mark. 7-3 Marysville. I was impressed with Marysville's ball handling last night. Very disciplined. Top near side to Spicer. Coming underneath, it's fouled. Blake would see a little bit of varsity time last year, but with 10 seniors on the lineup, Willow Tot was essentially the only one that saw playing time at the varsity level last year. So a bunch of kids that were left wanting to earn some playing time last year Now want to prove it. Blake Spicer at the line. It's good. Marysville hit all 3 free throws early on. Paxton Votes, 5'11" junior in the Bulldog lineup for Siemens. Substitution for the Jays is Tyler Manauld, a senior reserve. Spicer's second look. Miss. Manauld goes high for the rebound, just checking in. And he was fouled. Paxton Vogt, his first, team second. Middle of the first, Marysville 8, Sabetha 3. Double dribble violation, Blue Jay turnover. Bauman's reluctant to give the ball over. They call that a couple times in the girls' game. Bulldogs 5-5 with the ball, right to left. Hand off back to Otat. He'll take it right side. Spinning in the lane, then back out on the far wing. Pass got away out of bounds. Pass to Connor Lee. Jays a single score in 4.5 minutes now. Around the near side, Bauman checks baseline. Fires out top to Kyle Wagner. McAfee near the lane. Loops a pass off to the near wing. 3-point shot's up and good by Kyle Wagner. Wagner, a reserve. Gets their second score. Both are trays, and they trim the Marysville lead to 2. 8-6 with 3:05 and counting. Otat follows the screen top side. Out front finds Lee. Otat again spinning in the lane this time. Takes Kyle Wagner along and is fouled. Otat buys the layup and has a free throw coming.
Number 2, Colin Evans, his first personal teammate.
Checking in for the Bulldogs, Brian Stevens, Titus Wassam starters. Sabetha sends Brody Dieters, a junior reserve, in for the first time. Otat's at the line, awaiting a free throw. Marysville leads 10-6. It's good. 4 of 5 free throw shooting for the Bulldogs. Student section chanting defense across the way, but Christian McAfee sneaks in underneath with a deuce. It's 11-8. Bulldog basketball. Lawson back in the lineup, dribbles once, then around far side to Otat. Will is tripped up, coming around the defender. Was he fouled? Kyle Wagner was guarding, got him away, his first. That's 5 team fouls, which under the new rules puts us at the line for a pair of free throws. It's Otat to the line, 2 for 2. And this missed off the rim. Bulldog basketball, a service of our KNDY Sports Booster Club members. We appreciate them. Otat's second look is good. And he's got 8 points tonight. 12-8 Bulldogs. McAfee double teamed out front. Coming through the lane. Kicks it off far side. Miss. Bubble shot is good. Christian McAfee with a follow. Trims the Marysville lead to 2. Sabetha getting a little rhythm going as they get just a little bit of floor experience here in their season opener. Here's Otat, far side. Coming under 2 defenders. Missed. On a layup. Bauman brings it the other way. Bauman turning near the lane. Double team pressure. 3 on the far sideline. Missing for Bauman. And it's out of bounds to MHS. Starter Will Ulrich in the Blue Jay lineup. Marysville's here at the Beaver campus back in. 12-10 Bulldogs, late first quarter. a bit of a late start tonight owing to a long girls game with a ton of whistles on fouls and turnovers. Marysville girls won it. They're going 2-0. Top, out top, turns coming in the lane. Guarded jumpers off the rim. High for the rebound. Marcus Bauman is tripped up. He is fouled. Garrett Haberkamp picks up his first. 13 foul. Big Jacob Grimm checks back in. 6'5", he's all of that.
Checking for Marysville, number 21, Blake Spicer.
Blake Spicer has changed jerseys. He would wear number 14. He's wearing 21. So must have got something on the jersey there. He checks back in.
Returning for number 24, Jacob Grimm.
12-10 Marysville lead with 1:10 and counting. Out of the corner. Bauman missing. Marysville defenders really crowding that lane. Blocking out of the big guys at 6'5", 6'4". Among those, Christian McAfee is whistled for a foul, his second. And we're back to the Bulldog free throw line for Willow Todd. 3 of 4 at the stripe. Chance to extend this slim 2-point lead. O'Tock connects. Here's Tyler Manal checking in for McAfee out with 2 early fouls. O'Tock on the heels of a 28-point game last night. Checks in with another free throw. And he's got 10 already. It's 14-10 Bulldogs. Evans and Ulrich on the far side, trying to get away from defenders. Ulrich to the lane, a little off balance, puts it in the air. He's fouled. Smart move. He had nowhere to go but up. Evans and Ulrich are the little guys on the floor at 5'7", 5'10". What was 5'10" Will Ulrich doing in the paint? Playing against bigger defenders. But he gets a free throw, first of which is good. Connor Lee checks in for Titus Blossom. Ulrich can cut the lead back to 2. Missed off the front of the rim. Follow shot missed by Manal. Siemens pulls it down. Bulldog basketball. Up 3 with 45 seconds and counting. O'Tock deep in the backcourt, along with Spicer. Back and forth. Spicer now. Looking, finds O'Tock coming behind. Trying to shake something up inside a little bit closer. O'Tock still deep in the backcourt, out almost center circle. Off the far side, Spicer. Ulrich sticking to O'Tock. Pulls away, coming across court with a pass to Connor Lee. There was a foul. Marcus Bauman picks up his second. O'Tock's back at the line. Been there half a dozen times, hit 5 of 6 free throws. Good. O'Tock, great all-around athlete, great quarterback for the Bulldogs this football season. And I can see I'm going to have to give him like 2 rows of scoring. Add some extra space for this kid. It's good. Yeah, what's he got? 3, 4, 6, 8 free throws. Hit 7 of them. 16-11, Marysville by 5 with 6 seconds and counting. Ulrich drives to the paint, gets the ball inside to Manal. He's tied up, leaving 9/10 of a second, and Manal was fouled. Fouled late by Paxton Mote. It's his second. Here's the reserve senior, Tyler Manal, at the line, first time tonight. First one missed. It was short. Silas Miller, 5'10" senior in the Bulldog lineup for a vote. Manal, second free throw. It's good. 9/10 of a second, and the Bulldogs can just come in bounds at the buzzer, leading Sabetha 16-11 at the end of one.
Freeze CPA in Marysville has built a heritage of trust and reliability with your accounting, tax, and business advisory needs through the years. Certified public accountant Marcus Freeze, with over 25 years of experience, and his staff continue that tradition of outstanding service to you, the customer, each and every day. Freeze CPA, downtown Marysville.
As we wrap up 2023, we want to share some big news from Alliance Insurance and let you know how we will need to navigate through the rest of the year. Long story short, we're moving to a new location. It will eventually be a good move, but the interim will be a little messy, as we will not be in our new permanent location until the middle of April. Although we are not able to reveal our new permanent location at this time, it will be announced in the coming weeks. We need to be out of our current building by December 15th, and the plan now is to move to a temporary location at 715 Center Street. It's across the street from Napa. We will have signage, but we will be next to New China Buffet's back entrance. That is the Center Street entrance. Nothing will change with your policy coverages or the servicing of your policies. We are excited about the move and our eventual new home, so please bear with us as we make the journey to get there. Thank you so much for your patronage and happy holidays from Tammy, Diana, and Jen, Alliance Insurance, 785-562-2393.
Marysville girls win 49-34, go 2-0 on the season after a 4-point win on the road last night. Marysville boys lead Sabetha 16-12, heading into the second Q here tonight. A steal by Marysville's Willow Tot, Bulldog possession. They've had the lead all the way. Biggest lead at 6. Sabetha's fought back within 2. Willow Tot sees man-to-man D. Siemens on the near side, out front to Miller. Here's Spicer, top of the key. Turns the dribble out. Man-to-man coverage with Thomas. A reserve staying in the Blue Jay lineup. Quite a few personnel changes on both sides. Here's a three from the corner for Brian Siemens. His first score gives Marysville an 18-12 advantage, matching their biggest lead so far tonight. Two top 10 teams squaring off early in the season. Here's a three from the corner. It's good for Calvin Evans. So, cuts the lead in half. Latot and Spicer out front. Now help from Siemens. Dribbles with his defender 2 steps away. Top of the key. Spicer takes hold, hands to Latot. Defender's given a little more room on the outside. Sent Marysville to the line more than they would have liked in that first half. Latot alone was 8 times at the line. Marysville shot 11 free throws. Here's a shot missed. Jacob Grimm pulls down the board. Thomas out of the corner, rims off, doesn't fall. Garrett Heverkamp takes it down for MHS. Under 6 and counting, first half, Marysville by 3. Sabetha won this matchup last year, 50-44. Wound up Marysville's only loss before the Christmas break. Only one of 3 losses in the season. The other 2 were in tournament play. Mid-season, postseason. Spicer holds it high. Out front, Miller. Quickly off to Latot. So Latot takes 2 defenders, driving right side baseline. Missed, he was fouled. Will Ulrich before the shot. Mason Rader's a junior reserve in the Marysville lineup for Miller. Kyle Wagner Juniors back in for Sabetha. And coach on the sideline, Josh Wartenberger. I was going to ask Ben, any kinfolk? Ben Wartenberger, Marysville girls coach. Bulldog basketball. Otak, the far side corner. Turning, meets two, then three defenders. Still challenging those defenders. Is whistled for an offensive foul. Otak was hoping to get the whistle the other way. 5:12 remains, first half. It's 18-15, Marysville. Never more than a 6-point margin. Here's Simon Nall. Underneath. Reverse shot by Jacob Grimm is in there. He's their big 6'5 senior. He made that look easy. Marysville lead trimmed to 1. Single score in the second quarter. Miss on the far side for Mason Rader. Jay's got a chance to take their first lead tonight. Crowd's gone kind of quiet on us. Haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here the last couple of minutes, have we? Traveling whistle indicates Bryant Siemens, and the official agrees. So, Blue Jay turnover. LT Thomas is back in. Marysville up 16-11, end of 1. Now 18-17. We're 3.5 minutes into the second quarter. Otan near side. Spicer checks down low, then back to Otan. Cross-court pass to Rader, out top to Siemens. Otan comes in the paint, scooting around the defender. Can't get it to fall, and the ball is out to Jacob Grimm. Jays again looking for the lead. Right at 4 minutes and counting. Thomas a fake. Near side to Wagner. The paint to Grimm. Couldn't get that one to fall. Bulldogs held their ground underneath. Still 18-17. Off the far side, Rader comes out front. To the wing, Siemens. Spicer in center court. Dribbles a couple times, plays a bounce pass near side, then back. Siemens takes it right side. Otat moving around, turns it out. Siemens for three, open out top, it's good. Bryant Siemens' second score. He's got both second quarter field goals for Marysville, leading now 21-17 with 3:10 to go. Mason Rader guarding Calvin Evans, whistled for a foul. Rader's first. Pair of team fouls each way. Here's Kellen Winger, senior substitute, seeing his first action for the Blue Jays. And there's timeout on the floor with 3:11 to play in the half. Marysville 21, Sabetha 17.
At Reflections, you will find a treasure trove of items and gifts backed by a friendly and knowledgeable staff. Shop your Hallmark Gold Crown store for the biggest selection in greeting cards, Christmas ornaments, gift wrap, home decor, and gift ideas for all your celebration and personal needs. In addition, Reflections offers custom framing services and specialized Black Squirrel products, along with your favorite K-State and KU fan gear. Shop Reflections in downtown Marysville today.
And Reflections invites you downtown for the Christmas opening tomorrow, a full day of festivities. Gosh, I can't remember all of them. I know I'm downtown to announce the Christmas parade at 2 o'clock, and I'm told Santa will make his arrival and will visit with youngsters until 4:30 at his house on the Kester block. Historic Courthouse has got a scavenger hunt. Kester House Museum's going to have mule rides. Let's see, an elf king and queen contest and a pet costume contest at 1:30 at the Historic Courthouse tomorrow. So get your jingle bell on and join us for the Christmas opening in downtown Marysville. 21-17 Bulldogs lead the Blue Jays with 3:11 to play in the half. Sabetha hanging tough, trailed the entire night. Kellen Wagner was fouled on the inbounds pass by Blake Spicer, his first. Bounce to Evans. Playing the paint to Grimm. Turning on defenders. Grimm can't get it to fall, but he was fouled. Jacob Grimm, as wide as he is tall, and he's 6'5", a stocky boy in there. Takes up a ton of space. Found there by Mason Rader, his second. Fourth team foul. Grimm's free throw missing. Connor Lee in the Marysville lineup for Rader. Grimm's second free throw. Missed, it rims off. Tipped in the air a couple of times. And comes out and play to Connor Lee on the near side. 4-point Marysville advantage. We're under 3 minutes. Spicer top of the key, looks in the lane. Nothing but blue jerseys. Far side feed to Siemens. Now Top takes control. Top side to Spicer. Siemens a fake. Top of the key, plays to Lee. Blake Spicer brings the defender left side. Took an extra step and traveled with it. Brady Dieters in the Sabetha lineup. Brody Dieters, I'm sorry, Brody. Still a 4-point ball game. Blue Jays basketball. Managed just a half a dozen so far in the second quarter. Playing the paint in traffic. Doesn't fall for Kellen Winger. Jays keep it on the baseline. Scott Brown out there encouraging his troops. 10th-year coach for the Bulldogs. Built a great program here. Blue Jays playing the wide perimeter passes. Man-to-man D. They'll follow 2 steps away from the ball handlers. Baseline, guarded shot over Blake Spicer is good for Kellen Winger. Winger's first score. Second field goal off the bench. Marysville leads down to 2. Minute 50 remains. Lee coming across the free throw line out front to a tie. Hasn't been as much a factor here in the second quarter. Here's Connor Lee lighting it up out of the far corner. He's got his first score, a tray. Makes it 24-19. Playing the paint. Basket is good for Kyle Wagner. And he's fouled. Blake Spicer's third. Wagner up the line. 1:19 left in the half. Winger with the free throw cuts the lead to 2 again. Here's Silas Miller back in for the Bulldogs. Full court pressure. No challenge on the far side for Siemens. Olson out front to call the play. Lee coming forward court. Off far side to Siemens. Now Otot looking across. Fires out front to Miller. Almost had a knocked away save from L.T. Thomas effort. Bulldogs keep it in play with 45 seconds and counting. In no hurry, trying to throw that defense off balance. Otot driving into traffic has the ball swiped away. Playing it coast to coast. The layup is good for Brody Dieters. Dieters gets his first score to tie the game at 24 with 30 seconds left in the half. And Dieters a chance to put the go-ahead. He was fouled by Siemens, his first. Here's Tyler Manal checking in. Dieters waiting at the line. Off the back of the rim, we're tied at 24. Haverkamp pulls it down. Scott Brown's just play the clock out. Under 20. Marysville's had the lead all the way. This is the first tie ball game since the tip ball. Otan on the dribble, turning in the forecourt. Under 10. Near side, shots by Mason Rader. Play in the paint. Follow shot's good for Bryant Siemens. Just ahead of the buzzer. Count it for Siemens with 3 of 4 Marysville field goals in that second stanza. At the half, Marysville 26, Sabetha 24.
There is a difference. Have you ever had the experience of having someone wait on you that acted like they were doing you a favor? Or someone who makes you feel like you interrupted them from doing something else? A positive attitude. That's what you get when you bank with us. First Commerce Bank. Experience the difference. Member FDIC.
There is a difference.
You love farming through the good times and the bad, and you hope and pray your investments will pay off. Some of the risk factors you can control and others you cannot. That brings me to the importance of risk management. I'm Dave Savage with Blue Valley Insurance. With the right insurance plan, your farming operation will be protected against the loss affecting your crops, livestock, equipment, and property. Manage your risk with the help of Blue Valley Insurance in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
For reliable trash pickup and roll-off service, call on Temps Disposal. Containers sized to meet your needs for residential, commercial, and construction jobs. Always prompt and professional, Temps Disposal serves Marshall, Washington, and Gage counties. Let them go to work for you. If it's their weekly collection schedule or one-time pickups for construction, moving, or cleanup, Temps Disposal in Marysville is a phone call away at 785-562-5360.
Napa know-how.
Locally owned, locally operated, your Napa Parts store in Marysville offers Napa parts and accessories, plus the tools, equipment, and supplies you need to get every job done right the first time. The right tools at the right price, plus Napa know-how. From your locally owned and locally operated Napa Parts store in Marysville, Enan's Automotive.
Napa know-how.
Marysville Bulldogs lead 26-24 at the half on a Bryant Siemens score from the paint. Ending the first half, Marysville ruled the opening 8, 16-11, first quarter lead. Sabetha turned the tables, getting their feet beneath them, outscoring Marysville 13-10 in the second quarter run. It's 26-24. Marysville boys lead here tonight. Willow Tot pacing the way for the Bulldogs with 12 points, all in the first quarter. Bryant Seaman with 8, all in the second quarter. Here at Haverkamp adds 3, and Blake Spicer a free throw. Off the bench, the only scorer is Connor Lee with a tray. Marysville 16 in the first, 10 in the second. First half total of 26. For Sabetha, they've scattered 7 scorers here tonight. Calvin Evans and reserve Kyle Wagner with 6 apiece. Christian McAfee with 4. Jacob Grimm 2 points. Will Ulrich adds a free throw. And off the bench, Kellen Wagner and Brody Dieters have 2 each, while Tyler Manald adds a free throw. 11 in the first, 13 in the second. First half total of 24. Marysville is 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Willow Top 7 of 8 of those. Sabetha is 4 of 8 at the charity stripe. 26-24. Marysville boys lead Sabetha as the Marysville girls won the opener tonight at 49-34. 7-point first quarter advantage. Marysville was up 11 at the half. Looked pretty convincing tonight as Bella Rader was high scorer again. She had 15 last night, 18 points tonight. In the victory for the Lady Bulldogs, who go 2-0 on the season. Sabetha's lead scorer was Alexia Hayden with 13. Leah Lukert in double figures with 11. Sabetha falls in their season over to the girls' final 49-34. Halftime entertainment by the Bulldog Pet Band across the way. Glad to have you tuned in for Bulldog Basketball live on KNDY.
Double-digit pay raises are history. Now money's a lot harder to get a hold of and even harder to hang on to. That's why State Farm agent John Bannister would like to offer you a free discount double check. He'll go through your car insurance policy to make sure you're getting the discounts you deserve. Discounts may vary from state to state. See John Bannister, State Farm agent, 1022 Broadway in Marysville.
When you rollers send for Schroller.
For complete body repair, see Jeff at Schroller Collision Center. A family business for several generations, let Jeff and his quality crew help you with your auto needs. Schroller Collision Center, 701 Carolina, 562-3546.
Kickafer and Bussing, certified public accountants in Marysville and now in Seneca, are qualified and available to assist you with all of your income tax and accounting needs. Stop by and visit Ken Kickafer, Kent Bussing, or their staff of certified public accountants and paraprofessionals. For prompt and friendly service, contact Kickafer and Bussing at their two locations, 1100 Broadway in Marysville at 562-2100 or 508 Main Street in Seneca at 336-2400 to set up an appointment. Kickafer and Bussing, where quality begins.
Marysville High dance team waiting a performance at center court. They've been waiting for about 2 or 3 minutes. What the problem with the sound system, perhaps? Dance team, brand new addition for Marysville. They combined with the cheerleading squad to some degree. There's some overlap, but offering a dance team for the first time this year. Still nothing to perform to. Has to be awkward. Standing out there and waiting. Student section over there kind of cheers them on. Hey, the Bulldogs are back on Tuesday. It's Valley Heights coming in. Max Lasky will have the call. We'll be on FM 95.5 that night, so we can offer full coverage to both schools. Also on our website and our mobile app. Clay Center's here. We open North Central Kansas League play on Friday. Then a couple of road trips next week at Concordia Tuesday, Chapman on Friday to wrap it up for 2023 before the Christmas break. Marysville Wrestlers at Riley County tomorrow in the tournament. The girls wrestlers at Rock Creek on Saturday. So good luck there. We'll begin our Coach's Corner next week. I'm not sure if Scott Brown or Ben Wertenberger is going to be the guest. Matt Splasky always surprises me, but we'll have a Marysville coach on the air Friday about 5:30, and the other coach on the following Friday. And we'll catch up with Coach Fred. Coach Fredrickson there just ahead of the Christmas break as well. The Marysville Coach's Corner Fridays at about 5:30. I want to remind you, too, this is the season tip-off tonight for a lot of teams. Marysville got an early start on a short slate of games last night, but game nights you can tune on KNDY for the scoreboard show. The service of Farm Bureau agents Bryce Leonard in Washington and Patrick Beauty at Marysville. Scores 20 and 40 past the hour game nights. And, of course, twice on our 7 a.m. edition of News on Saturday mornings. Kansas Jayhawks leading UConn. Battle of 4 and 5 teams there in the country. Kansas 23, UConn 18. That's early on in that matchup, live on FM 95.5 tonight. Kansas State's got a noon pregame here on KNDY tomorrow at 1 o'clock tip-off.
Update your home today with a new look from Feldkamp's Furniture Mart. See their tremendous selection of living room, dining room, and bedroom sets and furniture, as well as bedding, accent pieces, appliances, and more. Financing options for any budget up to 24 months with no interest, as well as free delivery, making buying local easy. Shop Feldkamp's Furniture and Flooring in Marysville today. How would you like to have a steady job with a schedule that works for you and your family? You're in luck. Tension is hiring operators and adjusters at the Marysville plant. If you like to take things apart and put them back together again, if you enjoy being part of a team, if you're looking for flexible work with competitive pay and benefits, this could be a great match for you. Work for a company you know you can trust. Visit tension.com/careers to learn more and apply.
Tires aren't all the same, and neither are tire dealers. Find a dealer like Mike's OK Tire who carries Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. Michelin offers safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that provide exceptional performance and extraordinary value. BF Goodrich tires are built for drivers looking for high performance and aggressive styling. Next time you need tires, don't deal with amateurs. See the tire experts. See Mike's OK Tire in downtown Marysville for tires, repair, alignment, and service.
Since 1976, Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions has been your farm and home marketing team. Let the experienced family team of Tom and Rob Olmsted and brother-in-law Tom Kirkland guide you when buying or selling a home or farmland. Delivering timely, honest, and professional guidance, visit olmstedrealestate.com to view current listings and auctions. Your farm and home marketing team is Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions.
310, sold 300. That's buyer 5-2.
Marysville led by as many as 6 points on a couple of occasions in the first half, held a 16-11 first quarter advantage, but Sabetha turned the tables 13-10, and they tied this ball game at 24. Brian Seaman scored just ahead of the buzzer, gives Marysville a 26-24 edge going into the second half. Between these two state-ranked teams, Sabetha's number 5, Marysville number 9 in boys 3A. Willow Tot with a dozen, Brian Siemens with 8 for Marysville in the first half. Calvin Evans and reserve Kyle Wagner with 6 apiece, leading Sabetha scoring. A steal out front for Brian Siemens. The Bulldogs pick it off and play it on their home court, left to right. Jay State, man-to-man D. Siemens from the far side. Otot out top. Now Spicer. Back to Siemens for 3 on the far wing. It's flat, missing. The rebound is out to Calvin Evans. Will Ulrich bounced off a defender. He was fouled. Titus Lawson picks up his third. And Lawson is out of the lineup. Connor Lee checks in. Both coaches went deep on the bench much of the first half. Inbounds to Christian McAfee. Turns to the hoop for 2. McAfee's got half a dozen. We're tied at 26. In the lane, nothing doing for Siemens. Now Otot back out top to Siemens. Otot for 3, top of the key. It's good. Otot didn't score in that second quarter. He's got 15 points tonight. Had 28 last night in the win. McAfee challenging down low. Guarded shot over Spicer, missed. Rebounds out to Siemens. Just underway, second half. Otot near side. Turns out to Siemens. Back to Otot. Spicer. Temple steps off the arc. Otot looks in the lane. Spicer again, left side. Push out top to Otot. In the lane, then back out. Pass went high over Spicer. Has to track it down on the far sideline. Now pressured by Marcus Bauman. Gets a pass away. Cross court to Siemens. To the paint. Shots up and off the rim. They wanted to fall. It just wouldn't. Siemens challenged those tall defenders inside at 6'5", 6'4". 3-point margin, 5:55 to play in the third. Will Ulrich sneaks around. Underhanded layup missed. Fight for the rebound. Finally grabbed by McAfee. He gets it to Jacob Grimm for the chip shot underneath. Grimm's second score. Jay's down 1. Man-to-man D. A sea of blue jerseys out there, just like everywhere. Willow top, far side, missed. A whistle coming near side. Garrett Haverkamp picks up his second. Pair of Marysville team fouls. Haverkamp comes out. Mason Raiders in. 29-28, Blue Jays for the lead. Have tied, but haven't had the lead yet tonight. Pushing inside to Grimm, just below the free throw line. Looking for McAfee. It's off his fingertips to Willow Todd. 3 minutes into the second half. Marysville 29, Sabetha 28. Todd plays to Raider. Spicer around the defender. Long layup off the side of the glass doesn't fall. And Jacob Grimm corrals it. Bauman fights his way across the lane. Evans now back to the paint. Out front to Ulrich, missing. Connor Lee with Bulldog basketball. Play to Brian Siemens on a layup. Nice assist. Bulldogs up 3. High. Cross-court pass. Finds Bauman in the corner. They took a timeout, thinking that one was going to fly out of bounds. Sabetha timeout. Trailing Marysville 31-28. Now with 4:14 to play in the third. We'll keep it here. Our broadcast, the service of our KNDY Sports Booster Club members. Thanks for their continued support. Hey, you can download the ball games on our archives. Kind of like a podcast. You go to our website, KNDYradio.com. You want to listen back. Our last night's game's already posted. Derek Nestor does a great job with that for us. You can listen back. You can download. You can do what you want to with it. All service of our KNDY Sports Booster Club members and Radio KNDY on air, online, and on the mobile app. Somehow we keep up with all of it. Hey, you got anybody who wants to call some basketball? I'd entertain the offer. I'm not in the desperate state I was a year or two back, 3 or 4 years back. Couldn't find anybody then, but if you're interested, we kind of get you started. Have an extra voice just in case. Max and I normally both handling ball games on game nights, so if you're interested, give us a shout. Public address experience or broadcast experience in college might be helpful, but not necessarily required. Good attitude and willing to show up, right? With it to work. Mac's going to take the reins on Tuesday. I'll be here for Play Center on Friday. Jays basketball. They're down 3. Short, quick passes out front. Kyle Wegner's a reserve in the lineup. Out front to Marcus Bauman. Grimm is down low to Christian McAfee. Grimm took some pressure off McAfee for his 4th score. He leads Sabetha scoring with 8. 31-30 Bulldogs. 3:40 and counting. Wide open 3 out of the corner. Missed for Mason Raider. And a 3 from the near side corner is good for Marcus Bauman. It's his first score. Sabetha's 4th tray tonight. Their first in the second half. They've got their first lead at the 3:10 mark. They didn't get on the board until 4:19 in the first. Tied the ball game with a half minute to play in the half. And gained their first lead here with just over 3 minutes to play in the third. Here's a whistle on Jacob Grimm, his second personal, sending Connor Lee to the line, first time tonight. It's good. All right, Garrett Haverkamp's off the Marysville bench. Kyle Wagner and Brody Dieters are in for Sabetha. Here's Lee's second look. For the tie, missed. Here come the Jays up by 1. Play in the paint. Fancy move by McAfee. Couldn't get it to fall. Underneath, another great effort by Tyler Manald. It wouldn't fall, but he was fouled. Nope, it was an offensive foul. My bad. Christian McAfee picks up a third. And he'll check out as Jacob Grimm is back in. Marysville Titus Lawson checks in for Connor Lee. MHS down 1. Made the win look pretty easy at Hiawatha last night. Tonight's been a whole different ball game. Blake Spicer between defenders, left baseline shot missed. Chipped out of bounds off Sabetha. Continued substitution. Siemens in the lineup for Haverkamp. Watson, far side, now Otan. To the lane, between defenders, layup missed. Blue Jay rebound is down to Manals. Pass deflected off the Bulldogs out of bounds. Neither team able to generate points to speak of here in the second half. Marysville's been held to 6. Sabetha with 9. Inbound stolen by Otat ahead of defenders. Will Otat goes the distance for the layup. Otat with 17 tonight. Marysville regains the lead, 34-33. Between defenders, nowhere to go but up. A miss for Marcus Bauman, who's fouled. Comes to the line, compliments Brian Siemens on his second. Bauman, 1 to tie, 2 for the lead with 2:05 left in the third. We're tied at 34. Connor Lee is back in the Bulldog lineup for Haverkamp. They're using the 6'4 senior sparingly. Mostly in rebound situations. Bauman connects for the lead. Trading leads. It's 35-34 Sabetha. Showing full court pressure. Siemens far side. Blossom out of the corner. Otat to Spicer out front. Near side. Siemens for 3. Siemens third tray. He's got 13 points. And Marysville's up 2. 140. Underneath miss, Tyler Manald. Bulldogs bring it left to right. Crowd's showing a little more energy here. Blossom missing a 3. Here's Sabetha down 2. Wagner near side, had the ball knocked away. Tried to save it. Inbounds to Otat, who knocked it away. Spicer coming underneath. Intercept. Shays take it away. Picked by Brody Dieters. Downloaded Grimm. Turnaround shot's good for Jacob Grimm. He's got half a dozen. We're tied at 37 with 45 seconds. No hurry. It's Siemens out front, unguarded. Now Spicer. He'll check in a little bit closer. Siemens again on the far side. Forecourt pass stolen by Dieters. Fouled on the layup, which was blocked by Connor Lee, his first. 23 seconds here in the third. Tie ball game. Brody Dieters at the line. Missed a free throw earlier. 2-shot opportunity for the lead. It's good. Mason Rader back in the Marysville lineup for Wausau. Dieters can extend the advantage. Bouncing off. Otani pulls down the board. And Marysville will play the clock out for the lead. Siemens far side. Otani in the forecourt. Patiently at center circle, and we're under 10. Otani driving to the free throw line. Spicer up top for three. It's good for Blake Spicer. A tray at the buzzer gives Marysville a 2-point advantage. We've got 8 minutes of excitement ahead of us with Marysville leading Sabetha 40-38.
The Norris Motor Company in Marysville has a pair of new 2024 Chevy Silverado pickups. The LTZ71 packages with a 1500 and 2500 available. A new 2023 Silverado 1500. It's the LTZ71 package too. New pickups awaiting your test drive at the Norris Motor Company in Marysville.
When you're building, make the local choice with Cromie Lumber. Close to home, spend your time working and not fetching. Easy pickup or delivery available, and their prices are competitive on all of your building needs. From lumber to siding, roofing, paint, windows, and doors, to the tools to get the job done. Make the easy choice the first time with Cromie Lumber, Marysville and Washington. As always, they appreciate your business as they work to help you save time and money. When you're building, make the local choice with Cromie Lumber.
Going down the stretch, and we got a ball game here tonight for sure. Trying to post a score online for our counterparts in the NCKL. They do it for me. I just don't text very fast. I'm not a teenager, you can tell that. All right, that job's done. Sorry about the interference. Bulldog basketball, Will Otani in the paint. Marysville a 2-point lead. Otani miss, and Bauman gets the rebound. Teams traded leads in that third quarter multiple times. Here's a traveling whistle. Turnover on Tyler Manal. Marysville up 5 into the first, led by 2 at the half after Sabetha tied this game shortly before intermission. And it's 40-38 going down the stretch. Token pressure in the backcourt. Manal guarding Spicer. Spicer needs help. Otani coming from behind was fouled by Marcus Bauman. It's going to be his third. Well, nobody with more than 3 fouls, but there are several in that 3-foul department. We reset every quarter. And when you get to 5 team fouls, you shoot 2 free throws. That's the new rule. We're getting used to it. Near side, short near the lane. Brian Siemens knocks it out front while I was looking away. Siemens got the hot hand here of late. He's got 4 trays on 5 scores tonight. And Marysville's up 5. As crossing the lane, Kristen McAfee scores a deuce. McAfee's got 10 of his own. It's 43-40 Bulldogs. 6:50 left. Long way from over. Ball handler for the Bulldogs, Siemens. Topside is Spicer. To the far corner. Shot missed, an air ball for Connor Lee. McAfee brings it back, goes all the way, missed a layup. Got a little bit of a hurry there. He didn't put it up high enough. Marysville lead at 3. Kansas leading UConn 38-30. Late in the first half. Driving the lane, layup wouldn't fall for Brian Siemens. Shays take it back right to left. Under 6 and counting. Marysville up 43-40. To the paint. Will Ulrich is tied up. A hard fight for a loose ball. Picked up by Connor Lee on the court, but he turns it over. a lot he could do about it. Here's Kyle Wagner, Garrett Haberkamp back in the lineups. Biggest lead for Marysville has been 6, a couple times in the first half. Sabetha didn't have a lead until second half. Lob in the paint, shot. Ryan Siemens got in the way of Tyler Nald. Which way is that ball going? Bulldogs got it. Playing against a full court press here. 4 defenders in the backcourt. That's a different look. Spicer off to Lee. Otat coming far side. Haberkamp back to Otat in the forecourt. Here's Spicer left side. Had the ball tipped out of bounds off the Jays. Jacob Grimm is back in. Scott Brown sends Mason Rader in. Garrett Haberkamp's been going in and out all of the second half. 5:21 to play. Otat kicks it off far side. Siemens back on the wing to Otat. Brinzoff is a 3. Tip to L.T. Thomas. Plays an assist to Kyle Wagner, who missed the left-handed layup. Going 2-on-1, couldn't convert. Breaking it up was Connor Lee, his second. 43-40 Marysville, just over 5 minutes left. At the line is Kyle Wagner. Missed. Jays are 6 of 11 tonight at the stripe. Wagner's second free throw short. Big rebound for Brian Siemens. Bulldogs by a score. Passes are 3 steps off the arc. Otat near side to Rader. Back around the horn to Otat. Now Rader, near side corner. Otat off the wing. Spicer plays to the paint. Free throw line, Shumper missing for Brian Siemens. Still 43-40. 4:20 left. Thomas high on the right side. Pass intended for Grimm, which tipped out of bounds by Connor Lee. Haberkamp's back in, as well as Blossom. Sabetha basketball, down 3. Downtown, Marcus Bauman connects on his second tray in the game. We're tied at 43 with 4:05 left. Sabetha getting a lot more confidence as this game wears on. It's their season opener. Spicer top of the key for 3. Missed. Blue Jays for the lead with 3:40 left. Little reverse dribble on the far side. Pass stolen by Otat. Tumbles to the floor and is fouled, right? I don't think so. He is whistled for the foul. His second, trying to take that one away. Call probably could have went either way. Will get the whistle on the reach in, I'm sure. Down to 3:38. Ball game that looks like it's going to the finish here tonight. Bulldog defense coming out on the ball handlers more aggressively, trying to force the intercept. Sabetha doing a good job with the ball. Check on the near side baseline by Marcus Bauman. Missed. Blossom rebound. There's 3:10 left. Tie game. Timeout Marysville. With 3:03 remaining, Marysville and Sabetha tied 43 all.
If you're 50 or over, it may be time to switch your auto and home insurance. The AARP Auto and Home Insurance Program from the Hartford is now available through the Copeland Insurance Agency in Marysville. Discover rates, benefits, and service designed for AARP members, plus extra savings when you insure both your auto and home. Call the Copeland Insurance Agency in Marysville at 619-6220. That's 619-6220. Or visit copelandinsurance.net. Certain policy features not available in all states. Applicants are individually underwritten. Hartford Fire Insurance Company, Hartford, Connecticut.
All right, Kansas leading UConn at the half, 38-31. Let's see, I've got some NCKL scores here. Smoky Valley girls beat Abilene tonight, 45-16. Beloit girls took Concordia 44-41. Couple of boys' scores. Beloit's ahead of Concordia 64-44 heading into the fourth. Marysville girls win here at home tonight. Go 2-0. 49-34 the final. Here it's 43 all. We're down to 3 minutes left. And what's been a dandy with two top 10 ranked teams. Sabetha defense going back inside the arc. They were coming out a little more aggressively earlier the second half. Pass deflected out of bounds to the Marysville bench. Bulldogs going to keep it. Marysville led by 2 at the half. We're tied here. Down to 2:35. Siemens and Spicer in the forecourt for the red and black. Now Top joins the mix. Blake Spicer missed off the glass. Rebound is down to Bauman. Top with a steal on a pass at the other end. Bulldogs swipe it right back without giving Sabetha a shot. 2:10 left. Crowds on the edge of their seats, as you might expect. 43 all. Who's going to blink? Spicer, far side. Holds it high. Defense doesn't challenge. It's hot between the rings. Near side. Fires to Siemens. Spicer. Dribbles twice, then back to O'Toole. Minute and a half. They're going to check that defense. Not going to force it. Scott Brown's got his arms crossed, waiting this thing out right now. The defenders are coming out into the forecourt again. Can that open up something inside? Big man Jacob Grimm's left alone to guard the bottom. O'Toole going one-on-one. He's got the basket and is fouled by L.T. Thomas. Will O'Toole coming in with conviction for the 2-point lead and a free throw to come. Thomas got in front. There's 2 team fouls each way. Interesting how that new foul rule will play out late in these games. I guess we're finding out, aren't we? Reset each quarter. Here's O'Toole with the free throw to extend the lead. It's good. O'Toole's been white hot from the line, 8 of 9 tonight. 46-43 Bulldogs with 1:10 to go. Here's a pass deflected by O'Toole out of bounds. Good hustle. Blue Jays need a tray to tie this one. Working to the far side of the floor. Underneath, they're going to let him go in there. Christian McAfee with the backdoor layup, unchallenged. Marysville still up 1, now with 52 seconds left. Yeah, they avoided the foul. They didn't want to give him a free throw. And a chance to tie. Marysville's up 1 right now on their home court. Sabetha's got to make the move. They've got a couple fouls to give. Pressure on Otat. Now Spicer in the forecourt. Under a half minute left. Will Otat is fouled by Kyle Wagner. His second. Third team foul. Down to 28 seconds as Josh Wurtenberger takes timeout. We're going to keep it here. 28 to play. Marysville's up 1 with the ball. Again, Kansas leading UConn 38-31. If you want to catch the second half after we finish here tonight, you're welcome to do that on KNDY FM 95.5. College hoops continue with K-State, a 1 o'clock tip tomorrow. It's right here. Busy season as we get this flurry of games in before the Christmas break. Marysville's back at home twice next week. Valley Heights on Tuesday, Clay Center Friday if you'd like to join us. And 2 more on the road before the Christmas break. Quite a ball game between these two teams tonight. Marysville had the early edge. You could tell they had a game last night. 16-11 at the end of 1. Sabetha would tie it at 24 just before intermission. Marysville went up 2 on Ryan Seaman's score. 2-point Marysville edge at the end of 3. And it's a 1-point Marysville lead with 27.8 seconds left. Seaman's going to key the inbounds off the far sideline. Ultimately, just going to try to keep that ball away from Sabetha. You have to avoid the turnover. Sabetha's probably going to have to try to foul. 3 team fouls. Otat guarded close by Bauman. He gets the whistle. That's his 4th. And a 4th team foul. So, with 14 seconds left, the next foul would put Marysville at the line for a pair. Know that they'd like to try to keep that in the hands of Will Otat, who's been a great free throw shooter tonight. Scott Brown takes a short timeout. Again, we're going to keep it here. 19 seconds left. That was not seen. We've got a far side scoreboard that I rely on for the most part. And they've got some volleyball uprights to get in the way of that. So the 9 became a 4. There's 19 seconds left. And again, Marysville will come in. Unless Sabetha can knock that ball loose, they'll have to send them to the line. Scott Brown using all of that short timeout. He's still got him in the huddle. Finally, the official encouraged him to break it up. By all means, have to avoid the turnover. And it's Otat. As said, they'll like to see him if he's going to shoot a free throw. He's been the man to do it tonight. Otat on the dribble and a reach in by L.T. Thomas, his second. Will send Otat to the line with 11 seconds left. All right, you hit 1. You give them a chance for a 3 to win. You hit both, it'll take a 3 to tie. Otat is 8 of 9 tonight. Hit his last 6 free throws. Missed off the front of the rim. Missed off the front of the rim. Timeout, Sabetha. And again, we're going to keep it here. I don't want a chance to lose this one. So let us stay here on a 46-45 Marysville lead with just over 11 seconds left. Will Otat's got a chance to give Marysville a 2-point advantage. You probably don't chance that long shot of throw it off the backboard, get the possession, to keep the lead. Not with the size and capability of Sabetha. You just simply have to try to get the deuce and then go back on defense. Sabetha's got some capable three-point shooters. Evans got a pair. Bauman's got a pair. And Hall's off the bench with one. I guess not that many tonight, are there? Well, either way, they could play 2 to tie if they choose to do that. They feel that they got enough gas in the tank. Both teams look pretty ready for tonight for an early season matchup. They don't look worn, I'll put it that way. Willow Tots at the line. Marysville up 1. There's 11.2 seconds. Will is directing all of his teammates where he wants them. Spicer and Haberkamp in the backcourt. Wasson and Siemens are directly behind Otat, who hits the free throw for a 2-point lead, and Scott Brown takes timeout. Yeah, let's just keep it here. I'm running out of things to chatter about, but I don't want to lose a finish like this on a break that gets away. 47-45 Marysville on the Otat free throw. Well, here's Sabetha. Their decision is go for the tie, play some extra minutes, or shoot a tray and win on the road. Marysville at all costs. Well, I won't say at all costs. No, the foul situation's not bad. They've got a couple to give. So as long as it's not a foul on the shooter, that could be a different situation. Can afford to give a couple up. Would that be anything Scott Brown will consider coming down the floor. If you missed it earlier, Marysville girls victorious. 49-34. They're 2-0. All right, Marysville defenders react to 4 Sabetha Blue Jays in the backcourt. Coming inbounds to Marcus Bauman, crossing midcourt with 8 seconds. Willow Tot on the reach-in foul. Yeah, they've got a couple fouls to give. That wasn't a bad one. Leaves 7.3 on the clock. Otot's third. Big guys back in. Jacob Grimm is a 6'5 senior. Does that say they're going inside? Inbounds at midcourt with just over 7 seconds left. Marysville up 2. Here's Bauman through traffic. Underhanded layup was forced. The ball is into the hands of Spicer, and there's a whistle. They're playing it to Sabetha with 2.4 seconds left. The Marysville fans don't like it. They don't like it. Garrett Haberkamp on his third leaves timeout with 2.4 seconds, and Sabetha gets a breath of life on what Marysville fans thought should have been their possession. The ball came down to Blake Spicer, but the official called it out of bounds. Marysville 47, Sabetha 45. This is any hallmark of the season to come. Wow, it's going to be an exciting ride. Many of us wondered what would happen to the team this year after graduating 10 seniors, returning a single starter, and effectively only 2 kids with any varsity experience last year. We found that answer last night, a convincing win, and in a hard fight with the state-ranked team tonight. Bulldogs have reloaded. 2.4 seconds to go. Jays come inbounds. Will they go outside for the 3 to win or inside for the 2 to tie? Thomas will key the inbounds from the baseline. All 4 Blue Jays are down low toward the baseline. Each is guarded. A Marysville foul, that'd be team foul number 5, would send them to the line. So you got to keep a hand in the face, but not make contact. Now they move Thomas to the other side baseline. Inbounds, got away. Tracked down top of the key by Kyle Wagner, missing a shot at the buzzer for a Marysville win, 47-45. They lobbed it inbounds. It didn't go where they intended. I know that. Wagner would launch a desperation effort. He knew he had no time, and it missed. As Marysville holds on 47-45 to go 2-0 on the new season. Bulldogs victorious. A second straight sweep for the Marysville girls and boys teams. We'll come back and wrap it up.
Landall Company in Marysville is expanding and looking for career-minded individuals who want to work for a stable company that's been in business for 60 years. Currently hiring welders, painters, assemblers, fabrication, and maintenance. Experience preferred but not required. Competitive wages, merit increases, annual raises, and promotions. $2 per hour shift differential for second and third shift. 4% attendance bonus based off your gross weekly wage. Apply online today at landall.com.
At RX Drugstore, you will find an unparalleled level of customer care. Their friendly and courteous staff is ready to help you. Prescription refills are a breeze by calling in or placing your order through their mobile app or website, and free delivery is available in town in the Marysville, Frankfort, and Beatty communities. Your local Health Mart pharmacy provides prescription, over-the-counter, and durable medical equipment services, as well as stylish gift and decor items for your shopping pleasure. Stop in at RX Drugstore in downtown Marysville today.
When it comes to agriculture, you want a financial partner that's down to earth with roots in ag business. We're local. We've been serving the ag banking needs of this community for generations. So if you need a good ag bank, think of us. We're here to help you grow. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
This time of year, you have places to be and people to see. Let CJ Express get you there by fueling up your next holiday road trip. Snacks, drinks, Hunt Brothers Pizza, premium dyno fuel, and more. Get a gift card this holiday season and let the giving happen all year round. Safe travels from CJ Express with locations in Marysville and Frankfort.
Hop in, let's go to Honeyman Ford in Seneca, the best place to be.
Skip the drive. Come see us right here in Marysville, Kansas. At Honeyman Auto Sales and Service, you'll find the same honest sales experience backed by the same reliable service. With the same goals in mind, our Marysville location is sure to provide you with a satisfying vehicle experience. Find us on Facebook or stop in at 1122 Pony Express Highway today.
Have you driven a Honeyman Ford lately?
A Bulldog sweep in the home opener. Marysville victorious in girls play, 49-34. Boys take the nightcap, holding on 47-45. Marysville boys never led by more than 6 points. Sabetha never led by more than 2 or 3 in the second half. Willow Todd, 21 points here tonight. Whole bunch of free throws. 9 of 11 free throws. He hit 1 of 2 down the stretch. Could have put him up by 3, but instead made it a 2-point ball game, and that's where it finished. 21 for Willow Todd. Brant Siemens came on strong, 16 points, scattered 4 trays in the second, third, and fourth quarters. Then Blake Spicer adding 4. Garrett Haverkamp with 3. He was in and out a lot in the second half. Connor Lee is the only scorer off the bench with 4 points in the win for Marysville. Sabetha paced by Christian McAfee with 12 points, 8 of those in the second half. Marcus Bauman with 8, 6 apiece for Kelvin Evans and Jacob Grimm. Will Ulrich adds a free throw. 4 scorers off the bench, and Kyle Wagner with 6. Brody Dieters has 3. Kellen Wagner 2, and Tyler Minold adds a free throw. Marysville 47, Sabetha 45. The boys' final as Marysville goes 2-0. Sabetha wins loses their season opener. Then Wurtenberger's girls team from Marysville wins 49-34. Paced by Bella Rader with 18 points, had 15 of those in the first half on 5 trays. She was the only Bulldog in double figures. For Sabetha, they were led by Alexia Hayden with 13, Leah Lukert in double figures with 11. Marysville 49, Sabetha 34 as the Lady Bulldogs go 2-0. Sabetha drops their season opener. Valley Heights is in on Tuesday. We'll have it on FM 95.5. Max Plasky with a call. North Central Kansas League play opens a week from tonight. Clay Center comes to town. I'll be back. 47-45. Marysville boys hold for the win. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend, everybody. Kansas Jayhawks ahead of UConn in the second half. Tune KNDY FM 95.5.
At your service 24/7, on air, online, and on our mobile app. News, weather, sports, and more. Yours from KNDY.